Hello. Eating yogurt again. Is strawberry with M&Ms again. I haven't finished mixing. And decided to load up. I keep forgetting where the camera is. I don't think anyone cares about me mixing my yogurt, but should get better at knowing where the camera is viewing than to base off my perspective. How do you get a clean? Well, either way, I kind of mixed it. It's now like a purpley color. I do want to listen to music. Honestly, I almost did not stream again, but it hit 9 and I gotta stream. My clips did come for the Ethernet cable. I have no idea where my string is located. It's somewhere in my place. I just have no idea where it is. I might go buy like yarn to figure out the distance from my PC to my router. But it did come. They're a lot smaller than I was expecting. I was expecting a little bigger. Actually, I'll show you. I'm just gonna move my yogurt to the side. But it also came in this nice little case. I am not sponsored by this brand. But it's called Tidy Helper Cable Clips. It came with 60. It was mainly because it came with 60. But it came in this container, of which, can I even close this? That's because these four used to be on this side. I'm too lazy to like. It came in a really nice small one made in China, and it says Ethernet. So, and for the most part, Ethernet cable does fit in these. It's just a very tight fit. Do I even have an Ethernet cable? I do have an Ethernet cable. It's just on the ground on the other side. That's too short. Actually, let me go get that. Let me go get that. Oh my god, my mic is up. I'll put it on my chair instead. I don't know how well audio sounds like, but let's go get this Ethernet cable to demonstrate. I don't know how well the audio is far away from the mic, from my headset, but I just said, let's go demonstrate this with an Ethernet cable. So Ethernet cable and these clips, they're very small. And what's the best way to demonstrate this? I guess like this. I still haven't eaten my yogurt. And then it clips on, and you kind of push it through. And it's only good enough for the one cable. For a moment, it kind of feels fairly tight. I don't know if you can see that on video. But it, I don't know if that plastic was always like that. Maybe it is, but this one is 25 feet. 25 is not long enough. If I want it, actually, not even if it's organized, so I need something longer than 25. I don't even know what type of, this cable is fairly old. I could say, like, it could be Cat 5e, Ooh, not even. Oh, cool. It does say this is Cat 6. Oh man, I don't know if I can get it zoomed correctly for this one section of the cable. It's kind of nice that this cable is labeled, because at one point in time, if someone gives me a cable and it's not labeled, I'm like, I don't know if this is Cat 6 or Cat 5 or Cat 3. I mean, it's still a twisted pair. How do I determine if it's one versus the other? I have little... Yeah, there we go. Maybe this section. Does that show up better? Not really. I can't get it better. Is autofocus on? I have no idea. But this is Cat 6. It's 25. Other than with my focus is on 10. Usually I try to have it at 18, but I don't think 18 is gonna make it any better. Is 18 any better? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. It says Cat 6 right there. Or 6. Yeah, Cat 6 is right there. I'm trying to look at it myself on video, and I'm like, I can't read that. Anyways, this cable is too short. I don't know how much I paid for this, though. It's currently not being used. It probably get used for something else at one point in time, but 25 feet. But these will fit for the one Ethernet cable that I run. It would suck more if I run 2, because then these I would have to like redo it. Because I'm planning on changing my setup from where I'm currently to a different room once I get my other computer. Or continue staying in this room. I just have to rearrange where I have stuff. And things are heavy. I needed a way to move stuff. Yeah. Right now I'm kind of leaving things as is. Which is, I don't know if it's ideal. It's probably not. I have really bad life habits. Will it change? I have no idea, but these comes with 60, so I at least have a good amount. And then I need, I think probably yarn would probably work, just to measure from where I'm gonna plug it into the router, just to get distance. And then I'll be like, woohoo, I got the distance. Yeah. But there's 60 of these. Did I just lose one? I definitely didn't put... It's on the cable. I left it on the cable. But yeah, this also comes with besides this, it comes with these nail pieces. Honestly, I don't think I would ever use these. Oh, so I'm getting 50 of the ones I care for, and then I get 10 of these. 10 of these things that I'm not going to use. I probably use the nail for something, but I probably don't use the plastic piece, right? Well, maybe at one point in time I'll be like, oh my god, I have the perfect piece for what I want to use. And then I have this slightly dented SIM card tray pin. Also wouldn't know like why or that in this mix. I don't know. But let's just try to put these back in here so that I can close it up. Wait, it came. All I have to do is stick them onto my walls and then run them. A work I'm gonna procrastinate on because I feel like once I have it laid down, I can't change it and it's gonna suck. Unless I like whip paint. Procrastinating is really bad, but I do need to fix my stream because when there was just like, I think 2 people, or maybe more like 1. Well, there was 2 people watching. There was a huge delay, and I'm assuming that possibly if I plug in an Ethernet cable could help with that delay. I actually wouldn't know until I have someone else in stream with the Ethernet cable, and then I'll be like, yes, there is delay even with a plugged-in Ethernet cable. My next plan, getting a better computer. Would it be a better computer or a better service? Because I don't think it's my router or modem. I left the M&M in the yogurt too long. It's on like the mushier side. How long? 11 minutes? Don't have yogurt or M&Ms in yogurt for 11/12 minutes. It gets mushy. Like that sugar coating that covers or coat the M&M chocolate. It's just kind of like wet sugar. Oh, this one doesn't even have a coating. Wait, can I show a shot? That one, like the blue coating is like completely dissolved. It's just a piece of chocolate. And that orange just gone. Just color. If you put M&Ms in your yogurt, eat it before it does what it's doing, dissolving in my yogurt. There was like one good crunch in that yogurt. What Pokemon? Oh, it's Slam Slash, right? I haven't loaded. I'm really bad at multitasking. Multitasking? I don't know if I slept weirdly, but my wrist started hurting and it's not improving. And my debate is, do I go to the doctors or do I just kind of wait to see if the pain goes away? I've been continuously moving it. Like just, oh my god, I'm almost knocked my yogurt. Like just moving it. But like, I don't know.
each time I move it, like right here kind of hurts. So, I don't know. It just kind of hurts right here. I gotta continue moving it because I don't know. It makes me more nervous if it gets stiff, and then I'm like, will I be able to move it in whatever direction I want, or will it stay whatever direction afterwards? But like rolling it around, I don't think it's helping me a situation. It can't be bad, right? I mean, I didn't like hurt myself. I just slept weirdly. I shouldn't be that fragile, right? I'm not that old. Ooh, am I doing ageism? Hopefully not. Yeah. I gotta finish my yogurt though. I do want to not be working a 9 to 5 job by the age of like, well, actually technically sooner than later. I'm not gonna put a date on it or an age because that would just make me really, well, is it better to have a hard time frame than a soft time frame? Because like, what happened if I don't hit the time frame and then I just get depressed? And rather than motivating to like improve, I just like wallow in my self-depression. Whereas if I have a soft deadline, I kind of have this thing to work at. Or do I go like the do or die route? Like, if I don't reach the. Actually, that sounds really self inflicting. I would say the mindset rather than. That still does not sound great. But I did finish my yogurt. My spoon is too heavy and it will knock down the container. But currently soft goal is have enough income through streaming or YouTube to retire from a 9 to 5 job. That's kind of my goal. And it's not like making the minimum to make my mortgage and kind of live, because that's not going to be good long term. If streaming or YouTube disappear, I would not do well, because that would mean I would have to go back into the workforce, 9 to 5 job. My end goal is I have enough money to be like, okay, if this goes away permanently, where streaming is no longer an option, I am still safe, solid. Yeah. The one thing I do learn is have multiple forms of revenue, not be reliant on one. I think right now, currently, I have my main income, which is my 9 to 5. It's not even 9 to 5, but it's saying it's 9 to 5. And then I have some coming from my savings account, which is a very safer, but not really that much money. It's more like I can afford food-ish with what the interest comes in as, but that is interest that I will be paying for when I do taxes when I have no job. Actually, is it? I believe they would, because even if you have that, you still pay 10%, I believe, to taxes if you're still jobless. And then if you did work that year, you'll still be put into a higher bracket, so you'll still be paying some type of taxes. Oh, taxes sucks. I just finished doing my taxes. People do taxes. It's coming. It sucks. Yeah. Is this an empty notebook? It is. Okay. Wrong notebook. I don't have a front page description for the notebook. Okay. I gotta say, it does feel nice to have such a amount. Like, look at it. I kind of feel a little happy. I finished this amount. I don't remember how much that is. What Pokemon am I on? I'm on number 28, which means since it's a 50-page notebook, I'm more than halfway through. Not by a lot, because I'm only on 28, but that still means I'm further in. And it kind of makes me proud that I might finish this notebook and then I move on to a new notebook. Usually I buy notebooks. Like, I have so many notebooks that are just like, I have 2 things, rip page out. Then I kind of put it somewhere and then I can't find it and then I buy a new one. So having this is kind of nice for a goal for 2024. I don't know if I already said this on stream, but I'm planning on, once I finish all 1025 Pokemon, I don't know if I'm releasing any more, but currently the 1025, I'm gonna upload it as shorts, 1 minute increment of each short Pokemon. So I'll be uploading like 1025 shorts on that day. So to my 10 subscriber, if you have notification on, turn it off because it's gonna get annoying. And then whoever subscribe, I'm hoping that they turn it off. I probably should make a short that be like, warning, thank you for being my subscriber, but turn off notification on this day, specifically that day, because I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Maybe I will. I don't know. It's just gonna be something that I decide to do. The one video or live that I did that's having issue with making a remix is the one that I did a Charmander. No, not Charmander. It's Charizard and Charmeleon. Oh my god, I can't pronounce. Is it Charmeleon? I feel so bad to know. I suck at pronouncing any name. not just Pokemon. It's just something that I never fixed. It's the same with book title. I never got that. Charmeleon. Well, that's how I'm pronouncing it. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I can't pronounce most things correctly. But for that video that I did live, it won't let me do a remix, so I don't know. I might have to download it, take the section that I want, and then make a short from there, but it won't link back to the live, which I don't think anyone will watch the live anyways, because the live is pretty garbage. As you can see, there is 0 viewers, so yeah, I'm hoping I can make the deadline. I'm a little concerned that I might not, and that kind of would suck. I would probably, I think I might just take Pokemon Day off along with the day beforehand, just so that I can prep stuff. I don't think I can request for a time for next year. There's a chance that, you know, I lose my job and they were like, no, you can't book that far out. So I technically will put that at one point in time, but not at the current moment. But I don't see it being an issue if I'm still at the same job. My job is slowly draining the life out of me right now. And it feels like I can't stop complaining. But I kind of feel like I'm in this stuck situation because the pay is fairly good, but like the process is just blah. And I'm like currently in the blah stages of my job, and I'm not looking forward to going to work for about, like, I want to say the beginning of this month. It might be calmer in like April 22nd. Do you guys also heard about the eclipse now coming? That's also kind of crazy. I think Smarter Every Day was talking about it. I didn't watch the full video, but I watched a portion. I don't know if it was from last year when I was watching or if it was the new current one. I haven't been seeing a lot of his feed on my homepage. I've been getting, and I guess I probably haven't been good at watching his videos, but I kind of wish his video shows up more. I probably should just go to his channel to click on it. Oh right, I'm trying to, I need to load it onto my phone for the Slam Slash because when I drew from the monitor as a reference, it didn't look as great. That could just be straight up me who caused that. I'm gonna close some of these tabs that's on my phone that you guys can't see, thank God. Boop, boop, boop. I need to get to Sandslash, and then I believe I am supposed to do 3 Pokemon a day, but I am still gonna do probably minimum of 2, and then if I feel, or Yeah, minimum of 2, hopefully. I should just say minimum of 1, because some days I'm not even streaming, and then I'm like, ah, yeah, I didn't draw. But I think Sandslash is one of those Pokemon where I'm just like, oh yeah, I only really want to do one. Sandslash did not turn out well. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. I'm hoping that Sandslash turns out phenomenal. But it's not going to turn out well if I keep putting myself down. Now, I also wonder if I will change if I can make streaming a life choice. Because I'm only streaming. That's my yogurt container, it fell. Because I'm only streaming like an hour a day. Technically, I should really spend more time streaming for longer duration. But I'm also like, I get tired and slightly a little depressed after my streams. Mainly for my incompetent of drawing. I kind of feel more frustrated at myself. Because like we can all see that my skill is not great. And I kind of want to do minimum of 2 mainly because after usually 2, I'm just like I'm just doing whatever, and then that will be what that Pokemon is. And it gets, I don't know, I want to say slightly feels sloppy. And then it's like, I kind of feel bad for whichever Pokemon came afterward because I'm just like, ooh, XYZ didn't look great because I spent so little time on drawing it. And that's not really fair for whichever Pokemon that it happens to land on. I might, after finishing, maybe I do like one of those like long stream. I feel like I would only do a long stream if I got better at drawing. Is that, or I just need more patience and less focus on completing a piece and focus more on like, okay, that didn't look correct, rather than like brute force through finishing. Is I focus on correcting what I see that's wrong. Of course, seeing and then correcting is always hard, in my opinion. I kind of say the same for grammar. Is like you start to second guess if you are correct or not, and you reread the same sentence, and you're like, is that supposed to be? For example, like there, and there, and then you're just like, you read it, and you're like, what there did I use? And you're like, what was the rule in English class for theirs? And then you're like, okay, I believe I used it right there. Man, it feels like my not. I should know what the rules for there, and there. There is. What is the rules? This is not a grammar class. and I'm not trying to, and I don't know grammar in any form, but there's there. Can you guys see that? Yeah. There, and then there. And I know this one is like the concatenation form. I don't know if that's the correct verbiage, but this is like they are. So it's like a group and the word are. So they are. So like they are doing whatever. But rather than saying they are, you do there. I don't get it. And there is like possessive. Is it possessive? Question mark. I don't know. Like their bag, right? I don't know now. I don't know. And then I use there as like it's over there, like directional. Directional. But I still mix it up. I don't use it right there. Like they are over there. They're over there. So they are over there. I don't know. English is confusing. And then there's weird rules that only applies to certain words. How did I get in the subject of grammar? Is that okay for... Oh, so if I continue, he's not gonna be on the full page. I'm gonna have to erase. Because if I have his head right here, his body is like 2 times his head. And this space is definitely not like 1, 2. And if I take his picture on my phone, it's like 1, 2, 3. I have to erase. Yeah, I have to erase. Goodbye, progress. I gotta say, this eraser is really nice. But I guess I also didn't like press heavily down on the paper to have it. This is like one of those days where I feel like I might just do one just because I did a full erase. And I kind of was liking the way it was turning out. And now I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. It might not even turn out like that. I also am worried about proportion again because I don't want. See, I can either make things small, but then I'm not utilizing the full page length that is for the Pokemon. And it technically should be the full page because I'm not using the behind page. It's just the page is for the whole Pokemon. I'm hoping I can do this well. I think one of my other things I want to work on is I want to stop complaining as much. Because, like, everyone has life issues. There are a lot worse than my situation. And, like, it's not great, but it's also not the worst. So I kind of feel like I should change my mindset to be more positive. Just kind of hard. It's also like I gotta stop yapping. I feel like I yap too much. Okay, I feel like it's not ever curved, it's just straight but longer. I'm hoping that I have space well for his body. Am I just making his head too big? I don't know why I'm saying his again. Do I just default to a male for each of my Pokemon? I mean, besides Ditto, right? Ditto is genderless. All the Pokemon does have a male and a female. I could be wrong on that. Ooh. Did I make that? Did I make his body too short and his head too big? I might have. I'm just gonna leave it. It should be fine. I could be wrong. My proportion size never is great. I could be wrong. His proportion might be fine. Ooh, that's too short. Or too curved. Too curved. They're not even. Is that more? No, not really. They're not even. I'm gonna leave it though. Okay. Now for its back. Is that correct? Yeah, that's right. Light draw. Shade in. Got to say I take pretty bad. And then this part. Yo, that sucks. Nope. My debt is a mortgage. You know how long a mortgage is? It's roughly like 30 years. It's pretty much my whole life that's left, because by the time I'm a retirement age, but by the time I'm like that old, I'll have like health issues. Oh, I have such a negative outlook on life. Okay, I'm almost done with this sands. It's not sand slashes. This no, it's not sand slash. Oh, it is sand slash. What sand shrew? This is sand slash. Oh man, names. Okay. I'm just making this ear a little bigger. Don't know if that was correct. And then his arm is like, oh, right? Is that too short? Okay. Uh, his feet is smaller than I think I should have. I'm just gonna fix that. Or at least fix one of them. I don't know. Is that too big now? Did I just made it worse? I might have made it worse. Or maybe I didn't make it any better. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just gonna date this is April 2nd. April 2nd already. 24. Okay. Okay, I finished one. I'm just gonna leave it on this page for now. Because I need to make sure. So, it's like 15 seconds. So I'm just gonna leave it on said page while I get Nidoran. Oh, Nidoran has to be a female, right? Because there's also a Nidoran that is male gender. I do like that Needle Queen is like this bluish tinge, and Needle King is like purple. Because there's always been like a association that like blue is male and like a pink purple is female. So it's kind of nice in Pokemon that it's not. Um, but it kind of feels like not a lot of people have that same thought. Okay. I think that's been long enough. I'm gonna switch the page. Hopefully, I mean, I did flip it, so there's gonna be this. I'm hoping that there's enough. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Can I get two more in? I guess it depends on how well I can do Nidoran. And then is Nidorana. Oh, Nidorana, I feel really bad if I mess that up. I think Nidorana will be tomorrow's stream because I don't think I'm going to do well with Nidoran, the female. Okay, I need to go far in to give myself more space this way because I'm definitely not going to go this way, right? I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to go this way when I'm drawing because if I'm doing his nose right here, the most is I'm going to go a little out. I probably should. My eraser is disgusting because I get nervous and then my nail sinks in right here. Then that means like this part of the eraser is not even being erased of the graphite. It's just my fingernail digging into the eraser and it's really disgusting. Oh, is my nail that disgusting? My nail is disgusting. I'm gonna be self-conscious with my nails now. But you know what? I think it's I think that's maybe too close to the edge. Yeah, because I still have to do the little whiskers. So I'm gonna push it back here. I think that's where I originally had it, right? Oh my god, it's so hard. How do they make simple lines into such like details? Because that looked like a straight line, but it has more like characteristics than like my line. Maybe I'm just overthinking. No, I'm not overthinking. It's the same when like someone draw like a very simplistic, it's like 7 line rose, and I'm like, wow, that looks like a rose. And then you try to attempt it, and you're like, wow, that looks like a really poorly something. Ah, no. Even if you do, I'm listening to a song that says like something about love. I don't even what song was it? Well, I switched to a new song. Wait, let's go back. Can I go back? It's I'm So Alone, Beautiful Beats. Can I skip? Oh, I can. Lack of self-love. Can't stand that you can't be by yourself. And it says if you love yourself, you won't be as lonely. But I don't know. I think you can for this song and its little comment. There's like I think I am slightly questionable and kind of wonder if there's something wrong with me. But then I get my social interaction at work. But then if I don't work like the standard like shift and no longer have any type of human interaction, there would be probably something wrong with me, right? Ooh, I think I made that too dark. Yeah, it'll be fine. Ooh, why do I feel like that's so wrong? Blah, 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 blah. Hopefully the ears will make up for his body that I'm completely messing up on. Maybe it's not even like a point, it's like a round. Okay. Is that too small? I always get worried. Okay. Is that a good distance? Oof. Maybe. I don't know if that's. Uh, well, it's what it is. I think size is gonna mess me up. Why does it look so angry? Is it because the pupil's so big? Oof. Oh, I don't like the eye. I'm gonna leave it though. Okay, I think I want to say it's not that bad. I don't know if I'm improving. I'm gonna stop and date it 2024 04 02. Its ear goes down more. I went more horizontal than down. Should I fix it? I mean, as I look at both the actual drawing and my own drawing, for now, I'm not gonna change it. Sometimes I feel like whenever I change something, it gets worse. And for now, like, would I, if I did do that, no, I'm not. Do I fix his ear? Because it's more vertical down. To fix or to not fix? To fix or to not fix? I'm gonna fix it. I'm hoping I don't make it worse. Do I erase more? Okay. Yeah, I should erase this portion. Okay. I think I'll leave that, and then this slant downwards, right? Is that better? I think yes. I didn't change any of the other portions. Oh my god. I mean, I still see certain things that I would change, but I think slow is better than none. Maybe I should, like, as I'm drawing, take a pause of drawing and look up at my monitor. Because when I do look at my monitor, I can see a direct, like, mine against the reference. And then I'm like, oh, that's not correct. um, but honestly, I'm kind of just happy to be able to draw. So, and I'm not feeling as well. I still feel frustrated by drawing what is my skill level. Um, but content. Oh, am I content? It's debatable. Um, but I'm just kind of yeah. I did 2 today, and then Need Arena tomorrow, along with Nido Queen. I want to do Nido Queen like well. What is the one for Nido? Nido Rana is still gonna be rough based off the angle. I think Nido Queen could potentially be okay. But then again, Sandshrew didn't look so great, you know? Sandshrew. Where's my Sandshrew? Pikachu is okay. Sandshrew, I felt like I kind of messed up in proportion. I'm a little sad about him. So, like, I thought Sandshrew would look better, but you know. I'm gonna call it. Yep. Um, and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow if I'm not too tired and just pass out and then wake up at like 3 o'clock and be like, probably shouldn't be streaming at this time. So, bye.